Your journey never stops. A new adventure awaits you, just a few clicks away. A road trip or vacation, a time to connect with those we care about. We take on the hassle so you don't have to. We are here to give you the freedom to go places. WopeCar. Rent a car in a few clicks.
Hello everyone, and you're welcome to yet another episode of WopeCar Talks, a space where we have some of the realest conversations in a bid to help us grow and evolve. Because WopeCar always says that you deserve the freedom to go places. And that's not just physically, but emotionally, financially, and relationally. So today we are closing out February, the month of love, with a topic that many of us have experienced, but we usually do not speak about out loud. Before we start, I am Maame Akua T, Yawson, and I will be hosting this episode of WopeCar Talks. So I'm going to give a little context because when I was told about the topic, I think I laughed for like 5 minutes first because the topic felt really close to home. I've experienced something like that before. So, when we are growing up, we are told love is like this magical thing that conquers all. If you have a partner who loves you and wants you, that means that everything else is going to fall into place. Then we grow up and then we realize that, there are so many different factions that come together to make a relationship work. And that then forces us to sit down and think about, okay, so I have feelings. I have a partner who loves me. But at the same time, there are certain critical issues like finances, for example, that is affecting the relationship. So does true love equal happiness forever, sustainable happiness? Or do we need to think about financial compatibility as something that helps our relationships grow in the long term? So today, we are going to be talking about financial realities and emotional connection, how the two of them converge in romantic relationships to see how that works. And I have two interesting individuals with me. I have a Lady Reverend and and I have a financial expert, a guru when it comes to money. That's Mr. Peter. It's nice to have both of you. And I'm looking forward to us having a really interesting conversation based on the different perspectives that we have. Right. So once again, I am Maame Akua T, Yawson, and let's get right into it. We're going to start with introductions from each of them. So I'll start with you, Peter.
Great. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Peter Asare Nyarko. I'm a certified financial coach. I'm also the executive director for Center for Financial Literacy Education Africa. So a non-profit organization that develops and promotes financial literacy skills. So basically, yeah.
That's nice. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Peter. Lady Reverend.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
That's great. So tell us a little about yourself.
So my name is the Lady Rev Princess Ayoka. I am a life coach. I'm a certified counselor. I am a mother. And then I am the CEO of Prayer Creations. And so I do business, I do mother, I do counseling, I do life coaching, and then I do relate. And I'm an associate pastor. Hey, boy, let me add that before.
We are sorry, Lady Pastor. That's nice. That's nice. So thank you guys for joining us once again. Today we're going to talk about finances and love. Does love pay bills? And when we both have, do we need to be rich to fall in love, basically? So let's take it to the basics, the foundation of everything. We've heard about emotional compatibility, sexual compatibility, but we don't really lay emphasis on financial compatibility, right? So I want to know, let's start with Lady Reverend. When we say financial compatibility, what is your understanding of that?
Okay, so I think when they told me about financial compatibility, for the first question, I'm like, what's going on? Because, Compatibility, it simply means that things that can work together without a problem. And so then I'm asking that which angle are we taking? But later I did understand from the synopsis. So we are talking about our financial know-how both ways before we start the journey.
Yes.
It is how knowledgeable we are both having, or the amount of knowledge we have on finances before we begin to journey. Some have a financial dependency syndrome, and another would have a financial independency syndrome. Both of us can be compatible because one person feels that you need to create the revenue and all of that, and another person feels that mine is to lean on you. We are not compatible. We could love each other and everything, but in our spectrum of how to make money, turn money around, multiply money, and we need money is the fuel for the love. The love is the car, WopeCar. But the car doesn't just move.
Right.
Prayer will not move it. Family will not, it is money.
Right.
It is, and that is the fuel. We can't change it. It is neither the engine, the tire, or the seater inside. It is the fuel. So you can have the best engine, you could have every other thing, but if you don't have fuel in the car, it will not go. Either you go and charge it. Now they are chargeable cars, right? Either go and charge it or use a gas. It is that thing that moves it. And so if we don't have the same experiences, the same language, the same perspective, the same how we foresee, and the willingness to learn. That's the last part. If we don't have the willingness to say that I'm naive, you teach me, I'm willing to learn, then we are not compatible at all. We can be sexually crazy, we can be emotionally whatever, but if that is not working, it's a no start at all because it won't work.
Wow. As we started with fuel and then GS and income, it's going to be a very interesting conversation. I want to ask you, with the financial background, right? When we talk about financial instability, right? Would you say that it can affect anyone across the income spectrum, whether you have a low income, high income? Do you think financial instability is something that everybody can experience?
Great. I think so. Yes, your income doesn't determine how stable
Right.
you will be financially if your actions and your decisions do not align.
Okay.
And so, talking about compatibility, we are talking about alignment.
Yes.
And so, the two of you should have that alignment. If I'm bringing in 50,000 a month, and my partner actions and decisions do not align with mine,
Right.
that 50,000 cannot take care of us. And so there should be that alignment.
Okay.
And then once both of you are aligned, then regardless of your income level, you can be financially stable in the relationship. Yeah.
Okay. I think that goes back to, there's a verse in the Bible that talks about how can two work unless they are agreeing. Right.
I
Okay.
think I've once said that even before you get to say yes, I do, walk your partner to, please, what's the name of your NTTC? Financial.
CFLE Africa.
Go there.
Okay.
No, go there with your partner.
Okay.
Not because you want to have an investment, but because you want to have a financial know-how.
Right.
Teach me about saving. Teach me. Look, it is easy to do on your own. If nobody else is your responsibility, you think you are responsible.
That's true.
Because
That's
your income can take care of
true.
your own. Now, there's another person who we are supposed to be backups. So just as you wear your dress to go for counseling, go to the expert. Tell them, teach me what is the best investment to do? I earn this. How do I turn it around? Show them the receipt of your utility. Whilst I was single, this is how my utilities are. Now, it means it's going to double up. It means that transport, can we use 2 cars? It is a conversation we don't have, but it's something we have to do.
Right.
Yeah. And on that, I get a lot of engagement with young couples about their finances. And sometimes when you look at where they are both coming from and their situation, you realize every chaos they are having in the marriage is as a result of finance. And so it's important you do that with your couple. You need to see an expert, sit down, be honest with yourself, be transparent enough, and let's talk about the issues. I know money is a taboo topic in our
Yes,
society.
it is. It
People
really
don't
is.
want to talk about money.
No, now.
But
It
then,
is.
We have to.
for you to have a healthy marriage, you need to open up, yes, and have that conversation.
Right. Okay. You just spoke about the fact that you speak to couples, right? Based on the people that you've engaged or the couples you've engaged, would you say that the issues that they experience could have been prevented if they? I want to frame it a different way. Let's say I and my partner have come to you, right? We don't talk about money. When we started dating, we never spoke about money, but we are having issues now. Are there some issues that could have been prevented quicker and faster if maybe we had addressed them? Or, for example, I didn't see some signs or I didn't understand some things and now they are happening. I'm like, what is happening here? Right? So, what are the early signs that some people can identify as
Ye-
couples?
Yes. So mostly have to do with the mindset for coming into the marriage.
Okay.
So your money mindset.
Oh,
A lot of people have negative things about money growing up. And so for them, once you are wealthy, you are rich people are wicked people. Rich
okay.
people are selfish people.
Right.
And so they go into the relationship with this kind of mindset.
Mindsets, okay.
And another person also coming in with a positive mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be rich.
Right.
I need to make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And so their beliefs are contradicting.
Different, yeah.
And that can be an issue. Because one person is saying, I want us to be wealthy.
Yes.
And so our decisions and our actions should support that.
lead to that. Okay.
Another person is saying, because coming in, the person have a mindset of rich people being wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Once they assume that once the partner is not giving them what they deserve or what they are asking for, the person is wicked. And so the kind of support they need to give their partner, they don't give that support. But then what could have prevented that was you being open enough and having a conversation with your partner.
Right.
I've realized every money you get, you push that money into investment. What do you want to achieve?
Okay.
Maybe that person is doing investment so he can build systems for both of you to be okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to go and borrow money somewhere because you have investment. Anytime an emergency comes up, you go into your investment and takes money to take care of it. But then because you couldn't engage the person, your assumption is that this person is a wicked person. And that can cause a whole lot of issues in the marriage.
True.
So our upbringing and our money mindset plays a key role in how our couples disagree. Yeah.
Okay. So a follow-up to that, would you say there are groups of people that can never be together based on that?
I think so.
Really? Give us an example.
I think so.
They can't be redeemed.
You can't change a person.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So give us
You
an
can
example.
try to change the person, but in the long run, it will not.
Right.
And so let's say if someone is optimistic about finances, so for them, they believe they can make more money. They believe they can take care of their situation. And another person also have a limiting belief about money. They don't even believe you need to be rich. And there are people like that in the system. You marry someone, the moment you want to do big projects, they will come to you and say, Charlie, let's not raise our hopes. So they will limit your ambition.
Okay.
So these two people, once they marry, it creates a lot of issues. Because this person is going this way, this person is also going this way. You can try to bring the person along, but because of their limiting beliefs, it becomes a challenge. So sometimes it's important, once you are doing the counseling, once you are doing your, you go to the hospital to do your...
all the checks.
Forgetting that your
checkup.
Checkup and all those things. You should also do your financial checkup. Make sure you align financially before you go into it. Yes.
Interesting. So you have to check your financial health. The health of, okay, that's interesting.
Yes. Sickle cell, yes.
Sickle cell, yes.
Once you're checking all that, you should also check your finances, yes.
Wow. Okay, I'll move on to you, Lady Reverend. Let's look at, we are piggybacking off of the fact that he said some two people or two groups of people cannot be together. So let's look at humans and evolution or change, right? From your perspective, do you think that there are people who can decide to change based off of the relationship they find themselves in? And if so, do you think it's the right kind of change?
Okay. So change is not based. A change based on a certain relationship is a wrong fundamental.
Okay.
Change is based on self.
Right.
You'd want to change for self because every relationship has its diversities. Today you and I are sitting here, tomorrow we are not here.
Yeah.
So if I want to implement a change because
Based
of you, then or because of the three of us, then tomorrow it doesn't make sense. No, but when you see something that is admirable, you add it, you own it, and you change for yourself with that addition. And so when you're getting into a relationship and then you see a partner that, and I agree with him, there are some people that can never be together.
I'll let you give us an example.
The Bible gave an example of a master traveling and gave some 5, some 2, some 1, and then 5 turned it into 10, 2 turned into 4, and 1 went to hit it and said that I don't want to take risk. I don't.
Yes.
So there can't be a relationship between the 5 and the 1 because the 5 is a risk taker. He wants to push and turn around. And the 1 is the type that I want to eat. If my money is 10 Ghana, I'll eat 2 and keep 5. And that is the level. They are not going anywhere. The 5 is being saved. It's saving and saving and saving and saving. 10 years. The value, it's even wasted. It could have done other things. So people like that, how are you going to change the human? Unless the other person says that, whoa, I admire your hunger, your financial hunger, and how you want to explore, not to be limited, to be a pace setter, to do something. I admire it. Can you teach me? Can you help me? Can you? Yes, I might have not gone to school. Yes, I don't have the certificate. Yes, I don't have the formal education. But if you give me a guide or two, I can also turn it around. When you see that the person is hungry for self-change, then you go ahead to support the person. If not, I agree with him again. You can't change anybody. It is, okay, 10 years, you're in the marriage. Okay, what did you bring on the table? Okay, I have been here. I want to travel abroad. I want to expand the company. Okay, we have to cut down a bit because we have to get other houses to rent. No, it's okay. The moment you get 2 or 3 houses and then you start going places, other women will come around. They will completely lose the financial empowerment you are giving the children.
Right.
I have had people come to me and say, my wife said we can't buy another house because a 3-bedroom house is enough. How? Who does that? 2026. Hello? No.
Wow.
When people are trying to multiply their assets, my wife says that when the two of us drive separate cars, I will cheat. So in the morning, we have to be in one car. No. On what basis? If you're telling me because economically, we don't want to waste resources on 2 cars and all. If you give me that, well, I get it. But even that, where is your wife going? Where are you going? Where are the children going?
Yeah.
I mean, it's putting too much pressure on one car. But if one route is like that, it will be easier. No, my wife said, no, if I make, then what are we talking about? So if anybody want to change based on, and these are the mistakes we make, not for the marriage. They do the change when we are courting, because after election, no campaign. When we are dating, I change. I'll change for you.
Okay.
And I'll do for you. And I change for you. And I change for you. And we too, gloriously, we accept. When we get into power, we have come. You can't do nothing. Because here it's not a matter of text message. It's not voice note. We don't break up with text message and voice note and walk your way. We have to go through a legal system.
Yes.
So it's a long route. So the change that they hope you think you have seen in the courtship, in the dating, watch it well. Because when we marry, it is not that the real person is, and you realize that they never changed at all. And it becomes a drag. The woman wants to go further. The man is dragging. We have men who are scared of financial empowerment of a woman. If she has more money than I do, if we have, but sweetie, truth is that when there's money, everything in the home is sweet. Oh,
Right?
even our sexual compatibility, it goes
Goes
high.
through the roof.
Because it is not all sex that is giving children. We have other forms of entertainment because there's
Right.
money. We can go to Dubai for holidays. We can
Yeah.
do this. We can go to because we don't have money. All we have is a black and white television. In 10 years, after 7 o'clock, nothing to do, no air condition. It is the fun. We have sex before you realize 9 months again the woman is
Have another
pregnant.
child.
Someone said, romance without finance is annoyance.
Oh, bruh. It doesn't even make you get there quick.
Wow.
You are so provoked because the person touching you. Hey, your landlord is knocking at your door. Your wife is bothering you. Your mind is not there.
I get
Yeah.
it.
Do you understand?
I
But
get
if there's good money, some relaxation before your husband has been popping you up since afternoon, sending you messages. You've passed by some supermarkets. You've gotten some 1 or 2B. In short, even if you don't want to, you've ordered some good food from a good restaurant, not to come and stress yourself. Now, look at the talking that he's talking that in the evening. You are still standing on your leg, cooking, feeding children, but you don't even have money for nanny. And after when you are tired, you are going to sleep. It is not that this same human being is not coming
Wants
to
to
turn your
come and-
bum. It doesn't make the marriage nice. So financial conversations are
really
important.
essential.
Encourage your partner. Make money. 2 things in this life. After giving your life to Christ, make money.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
After you give your life to Christ, salvation, make
Make
money.
money. Okay.
Heaven is not meant for the poor or rich. No. Heaven is not marked for the rich or poor. You can go to
Yeah.
heaven very rich and you can go to heaven very
Very
poor. Abraham is in heaven. Lazarus is in heaven.
Wow, I love that. I love that one. Okay. So let's say you have a couple, right? One of them says he or she is willing to learn and change. So you work with that hope or belief, let me say, believe that this person is willing to do this. But you realize, let's say after you're married, that the person isn't changing. The person has the intent, but then actually rolling out the behavior change isn't happening. How do you go about that in that
The
instance?
capacity of operation. So change. Let's say I say I want to change. Say he's my husband. I say I want to change. I want to do business. It's an error on his head every day to say that I'm giving you 1 million Ghana cedis straight away to go and start a business. No. I want to change. I want to learn. Give him 1,000 Ghana and see what he's going to do with that. The capacity he has is maybe a recharge card business. That's what he wants to do. Let's let the person do it and let's see.
Okay.
Do you understand? And if it doesn't go well, you know the person's strength.
Right.
So the change the person is actually hungry for, it's not really, really change. It's just to impress you. And because it is intertwined with your emotions you're already in, you
Yeah.
find just get them busy with whatever they are doing.
Okay.
So, I mean, well, I don't know about others, but I always have a miscellaneous budget with everything that I do.
Yeah.
And that money, if it goes away, it doesn't hurt
Doesn't
me.
affect, yeah.
So whatever I'm doing, I always have some coins. If I have a partner who is always busy for nothing and then come up with idea, my miscellaneous is your business.
Right.
It's not affecting me. It's like me taking care of my younger brother or
That's it.
I don't want to say charity, but helping somebody that so the person keep busy, but you don't also give up. You keep tutoring. After tutoring model, sometimes get involved. Most times being involved is quite important.
Yeah.
Even if okay. So I think I had a conversation one time on joint accounts and people didn't get it. So the family needs to have 3 accounts.
Okay.
The joint account is where it has both signatures. And you have your account and I have my account.
Right.
Now, your account is the one that you are using to do all your try and errors. That's got nothing to do with the family account.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So if your try and errors are working for you, happy for you. But it doesn't stop you from what you will do for the
For the
family
family.
account. And there's no quota. Just make sure that whatever you are doing, if I know your capacity is that at the end of the month, from all your monthly salary and your side business, all that you can put in the family account is 100 Ghana. You just do it. I'm not holding you. And then the other person does what they can do. But it's just that all your play around will not come into the
To
family,
the family,
account.
right.
So once he or she is within their own account and they are turning around and turning. Don't worry. You model, you get themselves involved. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes we are not going anywhere. One day, they will figure something out. Some will never figure it out. Others will semi-figure it out or figure it late. But the lesson is also important. People sometimes don't change in actions, but they have a thought change.
Yes.
So you'll be
yes,
amazed
that's true.
that because they have experienced such stuff, they'll be tutoring the children. If you try this, try that. So it means what we're trying to get the person, because there are some human beings who would never get financial knowledge. We can't write it off. It's like mathematics.
Some people just not get it.
If you can copy the mathematics exam, copy it and put it on a paper for them to go and write in the exam. Even from translating from one sheet to the other, they'll get it wrong. It won't work. It doesn't. Why? Because their head cannot phantom some of these things. But there's people too who can try. And so whatever your partner is, just give them a room of operation, their capacity. If they do better, you open. If they do better, you trust them more. If they do better, if they don't, just they are miscellaneous and let them do. They are busy. they are doing something.
Yeah. So to add to that,
Sure.
yes, you help them take baby steps, and then you also set the systems in place for them.
Okay.
So if you have to go and open the investment account, drag the person and then go and open the investment account for the person and tell the person every month put this amount in that account. I can even give you that money to put into the account.
Okay.
So I'm being intentional about it, and I'm helping you rethink and then start taking those actions. Yeah. So you have a part to play in it by putting the systems in place for them to follow it, and I believe they might not change completely. But you'll be making progress.
Change. We appreciate.
Wow.
We appreciate the effort.
Okay. Okay. So, Peter, let's say you've put systems in place, right? You have done the tutoring, mentoring, leading by example, modeling, and then being involved, and you still can't see a change, right? Is there a point financially, from your point of view, where such an instance becomes a risk to your financial stability?
Yes. So there are two things.
Okay.
So there are instances where you supporting someone, you are encouraging the person to totally depend on you. And once you get to that level a point where someone feels like, if this person is not with me, I can't survive on my own. That's a huge risk. And so you shouldn't even push it to that level.
Okay.
Yes, you shouldn't push it to that level. But in the moment you push it to that level, you are also hurting your own financial decisions.
Yeah.
So, for example, if maybe you have to take off certain goals because you have to support this person, you can forgo your goals and then support the person. But then if the person is also doing something for themselves, you might have that space to work on your goals. And so you forgo yourself to support that person, and that is not good.
Yeah.
The second thing is, once you are no more, those people suffers a lot. So, for example, if you are a parent, if you're a father or a mother, and you're always giving things to your kids, the moment you pass away, those kids, because they depend on you, they suffer through life. And so it's important to empower those people to take their own financial decisions, to make their own money. So, for example, I have some nephews in the house, and I'm trying to inculcate in them financial literacy.
Nice.
So what I do is I buy susu box.
Okay.
And I share with them.
Okay.
So every year. And so I go there December. So December I'll go and then we will all open the susu box. The one with the highest amount of money in the susu box, I'll double it for that person.
Nice.
So now everyone is getting involved.
Okay.
Everyone is getting involved. Even their mothers are supporting them because they know
they know that once the money,
yes,
they're going to get double.
And so this is how you make financial decisions easy for people. So try as much as possible to find a way, just like I said earlier, create the systems and help them do something for themselves. Yeah. Because if you build that dependency mindset, it's a lot of risk. And that can also hinder your financial progress. Because the things that you need to do, we need money to do things. So, so both of us should be bringing in money.
No, we should. I think that it's a lot of, as a woman, I don't know, but as a woman, you know how it feels. Charlie, there are some things, get it for yourself. We know that a man's money is nice and all of that. But, if you do something for yourself, a man replaces it double. He just said it with the kids.
Yes.
When he noticed that you have done it, he will replace it double. And so it's also another way of an investment. You know this thing, if I struggle to do it, and he sees that I have done it, it is like I went to buy one, and so you get your old money back plus your bonus.
Yes.
So you ought to feel, you have to feel like that. I don't know when we lost our financial literacy or our financial independence as women. I don't know which generation threw that away for us to feel that you are supposed to be dependent. But no, it wasn't like that before. If a woman buys a gun, it's in a man's, it's a man's room, right? Well, did the woman get the woman to buy the gun? No. Her father didn't give her. Those days, our mothers were the real accountants. I'm telling you. Nobody has money at home. But if your mother says you go to school, you go to school. If she says she'll pay the school fees, you will pay.
Fine,
And they have a way of, but we have lost it all. Unfortunately, I don't know what's happening. But it is a beautiful, it's not just man, woman, but it's a beautiful feeling to be independent.
That's true. That's very true.
An amount of independence, it's a beautiful feeling. It helps your decision. It helps you walk about with your shoulders. If you are always dependent on somebody, you are moving per their decision. Sometimes you know what this person is saying, sister. The sense is not too much inside. But because they have the financial power,
right,
you have to go by it. There are people who are learning hairdressing. True. They don't want to learn hairdressing. There are people who are learning nails. True. They don't want to learn nails. But they don't have the financial power. Could they have had it? Yes. Let's calculate how much fried rice you have eaten. Let's calculate. Oh, no.
It's true.
Let's calculate how much airtime you have bought. Let's calculate how much data you have bought. Let's calculate how much the excesses you have wasted. If you had forgo, that's why I'm saying that. You need to go and look for some of these people. They better be your friends. Just like you need a lawyer. Go and do a share with some of these. Let them teach you. They appear to be quite stingy in the eyes of people. But I better be stingy now and enjoy later. Because they teach you a thing or two. They'll say, oh, accountant, don't mind that when you're going to the market as a wife, they'll even make the list and even ask for Maggie. It's okay. You pay for the Maggie. If you let go some of these, you realize that you don't entirely need some Uncle B to have taken you to go and learn hairdressing, when truthfully you would have wanted to be a makeup artist.
Right.
You would have started. And if the conversation is although I want to buy a car. No money for car. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I have 50% of it. He will quickly jump onto the 50%.
Sure.
I have 60% of it. He will quickly jump onto the other. But you are going to ask empty hand. So they should give you head to toe. It doesn't make it
doesn't work
nice.
Like that.
Neither the relationship, neither the home. And sadly is that if it's a home, children are looking.
Yes,
they are watching.
That's true.
And it will make you can't be, I don't know. If money is not there, I can't be happy.
It's true. It's true.
And when you see me sick, I don't have any health issues. It's money. Because anything you think about, my son closed from church, and then he comes to say, hi, Mommy. I said, yes. Auntie gave me $100, 100 cedis, but that's how he called 100 whatever. I said, okay. Then a minute, I can't find my son again. Guess what? He has lined the rest of the Sunday school children, and he's buying ice cream for everybody.
Wow, a bomber.
And then he comes back with no money at all. And I almost feel like cracking his head.
No.
The money, the gesture is not a bad one.
Yes.
It's a lovely thing. I mean, but then I felt like, okay, what if I had maybe divided it into two? So he do the 50, 20, 20, 10 system. He could have used his 50 to go and chill with his friend. So as much as I wanted to be angry, I'm like, okay, maybe when he had next time, I rather find smaller notes than give him a 50, knowing that he's a spender. Let's him
A giver.
a giver.
It's a giver, yes, perspective.
Let him go and display.
Yes.
Or but at least there's
He
still
has 50.
50 somewhere. I wasn't too excited. I wasn't too happy about it. But instead of me to be angry, I learned like, okay, I need to check this gentleman.
Right.
I need to, you see, that is how we learn. By the time I'll do that once, twice, the next time when he has money, he'll bring me one.
Yes.
If the money is too,
That's true, yeah.
he'll bring me one and go and do show with the other.
rest,
Because
yes.
I want him to grow to know that you cannot, after the money is gone, he has now come to me and say that he feels like eating fufu and goat soup. Who is going to use his money to buy? When you had enough to have bought your 5 years stomach, 100 cities can buy you fufu and goat soup. It could have bought you. But you are going to do show. And I have to cough out another money.
Yeah,
And he's
care of
5 years,
that.
but he's a man. You better learn to I hope you did not even go and buy it for girls. Like you go back to
Oh my. Well, we've spoken about so many different things. Some questions that I was coming to ask. We've covered earnings, men earning more, ladies earning more, independence. So I want us to try to marry theory into real life situations, right? So how we're going to do that is we have 2 stories that we're going to be sharing, and then we get your perspectives on what they should do, right? So the first dilemma says, I am a 26-year-old woman dating a 29-year-old man. We've been together for about a year, and emotionally, the relationship is solid. He's kind, supportive, and present. The issue is money. He earns regularly, but struggles to manage it. By the end of every month, he's usually borrowing from friends or family. He recently had to ask his mother for money to fix his car. And anytime I bring up budgeting or saving, he says he's working on it, but nothing really changes. I'm more financially structured. I save, plan ahead, and try to live within my means. I love him, but I'm starting to worry about what building a future together would look like. Can someone actually change their financial habits in a relationship? Or is this something I should take seriously now?
It's a sad one when it's coming from the man. I mean,
that's true. 'Cause
okay. So, further questions. How much does the person earn? Sometimes people work from Monday to Friday, and we are hearing salaries, but truth be told, the salary sometimes is 1,800. They are driving. It's car loans. They're already fixing that. Everything is almost, and there's too many of this come for loan ads that is running in our site. And then the idea is, okay, if I get the car, it will let me cut down the trotro and all of that. But then, think about it. When you sit in trotro, yes, it's discomfortable. But trotro, you pay like, say, 5 cedis. And the car takes all of you to the same destination with the same amount of fuel. But if you use your private car, you buy the same amount of fuel, but it is just you taking you there. If you take an Uber, you pay for you and the driver. Because the driver that is taking you there is enjoying the fuel that is being charged on you.
Yes.
And so if you don't have a lot of financial education, you make some luxury choices that is bigger than your income. So the question is, how much does he have? How does he manage it? Maybe he can manage himself, and borrowing from friends with boys entirely is not a bad thing. It's their own thing. Friends borrow, they are like that. But going to mommy, it's another thing. Question is, what's the relationship? What's the relationship between mommy and son? Why would the mother do that?
Right.
Sometimes it's not the boys, it is the mothers. I tell you, it takes a very strong will for men to disconnect from their mothers. Because we never let you guys go. You are never men. You are still baby boys.
Oh.
And if a mother can say, I'm giving you money to go and fix your car, then it means that it's a worrisome mom.
Yeah.
Could he be the only son? Is he a mommy's boy?
Those are legit
You
questions.
know,
That's- yeah.
all of these things come to play. And so this is just giving you, don't just look at the finances, but look at other angles. A lender, a borrower is the slave to the lender. If you keep borrowing from friends, do you want to live your life with someone who easily goes to borrow? It's a dent on your pride. Owing debt, it's not a good financial language. Do you want to be with somebody who is always owing? Do you want to be with somebody who the slightest thing will go to mommy? How then does the mother has influence? If the mother is fixing the car, then the mother tells which woman sits in the car.
Hey.
Sunday morning, when she wakes up in the morning,
One seat.
she wants to go to church. Whether you are married or not, she's calling her son to come and get her. So all of you, wait, I'm going to pick my mother to church before I come. And we all have to salute and wait. A clear picture. 2, if he says, I will, for how long has he keep saying the I will?
Right.
What has been the improvement? Has he asked for help? You know, how long have you guys been together? So I don't even know how emotionally they are great, no? Because it means to say,
I'll come to you. I'll come to you right now. Right now.
Emotionally they are great, saying, into who has been buying the airtime you and I have been talking with?
Hey.
Do you understand?
I understand.
When we go to the restaurant, who manages it?
To pay the bills, right?
Do you understand?
Yeah, I
So
do.
if we are great, how are we great there? If the person doesn't have financial, it's a big picture you got to look at. So pull back the emotions. And I don't know how people don't know how to do it. I love you so much. And one of the reasons why, the proof that I love you is when I can hold back my love and put you to check.
Right.
So that's my bet. You know what? I'm here. I'm waiting for you. I'm not cheating. I'm not changing boyfriends. I'm not going anywhere. I need to see you make the change. Don't change it for me. I need to see you do that change. You have a period of 6 months. I'm here. 6 months, now you are still not serious. The bus is a bus. We find another
Find
railway.
another one. That's
But
right.
if you see that the person, is working out for themselves, they don't even talk about it. If they go and come and say, oh, I've opened a saving account, I have done this, then it means that they're lying. They will not talk about it. But periodically you can see.
Right.
He's cutting down the outing. He's cutting down the friends. He's doing this. There are things that you need to cut down. If your car's engine is big and your fuel is not that, you can't be driving along everywhere. Sometimes when we park, sister. We
Yeah, I
move
know
again.
I've packed. Yes,
We
me.
move again during the weekday when we are going to where it will bring business. Do you understand?
I get
And then you save yourself. But you can't be going here with friend 2.5 capacity, 7.5 capacity. You go here. You're going to buy what you want. You're going to. No, you don't do that. Once you see that the person is slimming down expenditure, it means the person is really, really changing for themselves. But they don't come back and say, oh, I've spoken to this person is helping me. It's a lie. He's not changing nothing. He just wants you to come back. So open your eyes, sit down. From your experience, you can know wanting to and never to.
Okay.
So once you draw the
Change
line,
is change.
you make a decision.
Peter.
I think Reverend has said it
I
all.
said everything there.
Yes.
Hey.
My worry
From your side.
is about the budget.
The budget.
Yes.
Okay.
If you have recommended a budget and he's not ready to implement that, then there's an issue. Because two people, one should be able to complement the other.
The other, right.
But here is the case, you have seen a mistake with this person and you want to help him overcome it. And he's telling you, I'll fix it.
Yes.
But the same
It's
issue
the same
keeps...
thing that's happening.
It's for me, it's a big financial red flag.
I like that. Red flag.
Yes. Because this is someone you're going to live your life, your entire life
It's
with.
a long time.
And so ask yourself, do I want to put myself in a position where tomorrow someone will just bag into our house and say we owe, and it's a bit stressful.
Yeah.
And so just like Mommy said, you have to give him a space and let him work on himself.
Okay.
Sometimes when you withdraw from people, they are able to,
realize,
yes, their mind comes back to them, so then they are able to work on their action. So don't just withdraw.
Okay.
and let him fix himself.
Right.
And once you realize that this person is now changing
actually
or
changing.
have decided to change, then you can go back to him. But you have
Now,
to,
dear.
yeah, you have to think about it well.
You have to think about
Yeah,
it.
you have to think about it well.
See how she's shaking her head. Nobody was stressed.
No,
right?
no.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll move to the second one, and then I'll start with you, and then we move to Lady Reverend. So the second one says, I am a 21-year-old woman, and I'm worried about my future with my boyfriend who is 22. We've been friends for years, and there's always been a strong connection. I don't believe in dating around or having many partners. I want one husband, marriage, and children. We are both quite traditional, and we're both students about to graduate. We've only been dating for about 5 months, but we are very serious about marriage in the next few years. He treats me very well, is loyal, respectful, and emotionally present. Hey, everybody's present. He has said clearly that he wants me to be a stay-at-home mother, and that's something I also want. My fear is money. He has never worked before. I understand he's been a student, but he also doesn't seem very ambitious. He talks about finding an internship, but after 1 or 2 rejections, he becomes very discouraged and starts describing himself as worthless and hopeless. He doesn't really have a clear plan for his career or how he will provide for himself in the future. Right now, he pays for most things, but it's his father's money. I support him emotionally and try to motivate him, but I'm scared that love and good intentions won't be enough to build the kind of life we both want. I don't want to leave him, but I'm worried I'll end up carrying everything. Can someone actually change in this situation, or am I ignoring a serious red flag?
It's a nice love story.
It is.
Yes,
It
yes.
is.
So
They all want soft life.
yes, love is beautiful. But then when money issues start coming up, love become a challenge. Yes,
Yes.
you can love someone, but then once you get into marriage or into a serious relationship and you realize you need something to be comfortable, you need something so your life, the stress will not be there and all that, and then
Yes.
the money is not coming. That's where you will feel the real pressure. So he shouldn't ignore everything that is happening.
Okay.
Maybe they need to see an expert. Maybe she needs to have a rare, honest conversation with the guy.
Right.
They should set goals for themselves. And maybe the guy should start doing something with his life. So sit with the guy, set goals for yourself. The next 6 months, this is what we want to see. And use that as a test to see if the guy will really be consistent with whatever he's saying.
Okay.
Because when you go into it, I am married and I know what I'm talking about. Initially, life was beautiful and all that.
Yes.
But then when you go into it and you have kids,
Yes.
even when the woman get pregnant, the kind of money you have to take out
pay,
every day and every week, you give birth, the hospital bills and everything. If you are not prepared for it, you give up on love.
Yes, you will.
You will give up on love. And so my advice would be have a rare, honest conversation with the guy. Let him know what you want to achieve in life. If he can be able to match up with that, then I think you can go ahead with him. But if he's still not, how do I even say this? Okay, or he has not made up his mind to do something for himself and for you.
And for you.
You have to consider this as a red flag. Because money is really important in everything we do. Yeah.
Lady Rev. Should she ignore the red flag?
Which red flag? She herself is a red flag. I'm sorry. She herself, she's a red flag to her own red flag.
Well,
21.
I was hoping you know me. Yes, 21 to 82.
21. And you want to be, I want to be a stay-home mommy, 21. At the age of 21, your mindset that you are sitting in the, so why are you in the university? What are you doing there? You are wasting everybody's money, school fees, to sit there in your morning, your prime, that you are not willing to do anything, but you want to be a stay-home wife. For how long? You yourself, you're a red flag. Forget about the guy.
Red flag.
Leave that guy alone. Leave him. He's just being a kid. Don't worry. He's waiting for a woman to encourage him that he doesn't have internship and it's worrying him. Leave him. Don't worry.
Maybe he's playing games with the lady.
Don't worry. He's using his father's money. Don't worry. Say the one whose father is alive is the one who is a king. Your father will be alive forever. Life is real. It is not fairy tale. As a woman, get up and have a vision for yourself. You know why? You are the stay-home mommy that you are coming to do. You are the first mentor of your children.
That's true.
And you can't fail them in any category.
Yeah.
The role of a mother is not to make breakfast, lunch, supper, and bath children. Or help them do homework. You are the first they see. And so she ought to change her mentality. We have 3 seasons in our life. Your morning, your afternoon, and your evening. What you have to do in the morning, if you don't do it, you can't do it in the afternoon. Even if you can do it, you will do it with pain. It's the reason why it saddens. Sometimes when you get to a company that belongs to a 23 years or 20, let's say 34 years, 40 years, and the security man there is 65, it's sudden. Because he made his morning pass away. 21, Oba, sit your bottles. Because you won't be 21 forever.
Yeah.
Get your books going. Get your Christian life going. Get your education going. Get your financial knowledge going. Do something for yourself. What the boyfriends we have when we're 21 years, you think if they bring them now, we'll take them again as boyfriends? Right now, it is hormonal reactions. So. Sister, your hormones are doing you. I'm telling you. By the time you 21, by the time you hit 26, your taste of men have changed.
Well, yeah.
When you get to 30, 32, your taste of men will change.
Right.
So what you are seeing now, it is the pro max of teenage.
Wow.
It's what has brought you to where you are. So sit up, cry, and start changing the mentality. Find something to do for yourself. And yes, be a stay-home mom, but her crypto B is working for her. Her business is working. Some boss chick be that if you say that at the end of the day, when you go downstairs to your house, your workers are there to give you daily sales. Nothing quite 10K, 40K, until they stay home, no problems.
Right.
But you are staying home for whose son to come and take care of you? If the boy is my son, this is the ending of the relationship. I can't. I can't push my son into his red flag. I like it. Come and push my son into the hot sun morning after. Hey, look, I am an advocate for boys' life matters. Yeah. Men are going through so much.
Oh.
So much. How much would he eat as a man? 1 kinky, 1 fish, he's okay. He's gone. But because he has to think about a wife, he has to think about kids. Why is it that when we're learning things from the Western life, we didn't add that to it? Go there and see. Even on a date, we share bills.
Yeah.
They plan for kids, insurances. So one person is not burdened. But in Africa, a man is the head. Head means that carry everybody, including grandma diabetes on your head. And then they too on the other side, that makes me a man. You will die so quick. Sure. So it's supposed to be like that. The boy is a red flag. It's a case, leave him alone. Let him, he will grow. The stages of men.
Yeah.
What they say, my son says that he wants to have 2 girlfriends.
Oh.
Why? Because when I leave him alone, he's going to be lonely.
Oh.
You see what he's saying now? When he's 13 years, he won't say that.
Yes.
When he's 21, he won't say that. Mm-hmm. They grow. We don't, maybe because I'm motherly, we see stages of people.
As
they are becoming. Yeah. Some are timid, When we were in school, there were boys who would never talk. They are always hidden and all of that. Today, they are politicians. You're wondering, how did they get there?
That's
They
very true.
evolve, they become. They challenge themselves. They set new goals. They pick up themselves. So for whatever he's doing at the age of 22, it is no news. Allow him. He has time. By the time 30 will hit him, that he has to move out of his father's house and come and rent a single room in Accra for 1,500. And landlord will take 2 years. His medulla oblongata will align.
That's true. That's true. Real life will happen to you.
Of
That's
course.
true.
Yeah.
Because
That is
then
true.
your girlfriend wants to see you with a 50-inch television. You that you are not doing anything. 50-inch television, how much is it? Plus air condition. Plus a bed, king-size bed. Plus specking your room.
Wow.
Before you, it's a whole life.
It's a whole production.
It is not, I don't feel like you will sit up. So for the guy, let him be. But you, the woman, you never say that all I want to do is to be a stay-home wife. For what?
Have something doing.
Do something with your life. We are not saying stay-home moms are not doing great. They are doing great. But some things are working for them. Now that you have the time, start a business. Do something that by the time you want to get married, you don't have to get up every day and go and be doing 6 to 4. No. Some things are working for you. So when you are home, your businesses are working for you. Your investments are turning around. So you can have time to build your children as well. It also lets the man respect you.
That's true.
It's beautiful. When you get home and you are depressed, what is the matter? It is finances. You speak to your wife about it, and then she asks you, so how much are we dealing with? And you say, okay, about 1 million Ghana cedis. And he look at you and say, you know what, honey, we sort it out. Tomorrow I'll lend you that. You feel, you the woman, you are owing. Even the woman, you are owing. You a woman, you want to go home and tell the man, but when the man comes,
should be able to,
should be able to. Sometimes we don't even give them direct. Oh, I know somebody who can give you that loan. It's a lie. It's our own money. We pass back, but you know that you have given him some sanity.
Yes.
Every woman should get something doing. Do something to support your home. Your man could go out today and never come back. God wasn't wrong when he gave family to two, a man and a woman, because one is supposed to be a backup plan for the other. We are not dependent, but we coexist. You are helping because you also know where you are going. You did not come and help somebody's dream. No. Neither is the other person helpless and need you. No. We are helping because where we are going, if the two of us work together, it will be shorter. And it's if God didn't bring Eve, it means that Adam will be working with a woman in his stomach. He's not even getting anywhere anytime soon. So a woman has to come visible enough to let us make it, So be wifely, be prayerful, be motherly, be beautiful, be all the things that we check mark, but be financially loud.
Okay. I love it. If there's anything I'm going to take away from this episode, is that one. Be financially loud. Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much. I feel like I've learned more than I even bargained for, to be honest, from both sides. Be financially loud. I realize that love is a beautiful thing. It's powerful. But then when you have partners that are determined to reach a certain goal across the board, especially financially, it's really important, right? And it helps a lot. So I want to thank you on behalf of WopeCar and WopeCar Talks. Thank you so much for coming, for sharing your knowledge with us, for sharing your thoughts and perspectives with us. We really appreciate that. And thank you to everyone who tuned in, who watched on YouTube, who joined us via Spotify. Thank you so much for listening in. And we would see you in the next one. But until then, just remember that WopeCar always wishes that you get the freedom to go places. And it's not just physically, emotionally, and in this episode, financially and relationally. Until the next one, guys.
A road trip or vacation, a time to connect with those we care about. We take on the hassle so you don't have to. We are here to give you